Hello and welcome back. You are flying solo, or I am flying solo, or you are flying with me flying solo. Hello. So we are into the second game of the second best of three here. It is Animal Squad 1-0 up versus Athletico. Having trouble with my English. Do you even English, bro? So our second map is Cobble, and should it be required, the last map I have completely forgotten, which is always good. So we should be into the pistol. The last map is Mirage. Thank you very much, Mr. Producer Reese. So Athletico were the team who picked Inferno, so now they're going into the pick of their opponents, Cobblestone. Athletico chose to veto Dust 2, so we'll see what they have to offer on Cobblestone when we go into it just about now. Interesting fact, you run as fast with the bomb in your hands as you do with a knife in your hands. You know why I know this? Because I am nerd. The one tap spots the bomb as well. The bomb peeking means fast rotation from the CTs. Although it's all to play for. Oh, Kuma is hitting the shots today. However, hitting the shots wasn't enough in the previous map. And they will hope it is this map. Otherwise, they are donezo. Good start from Athletico. But tough times are ahead. It is not easy to hold on the CT side of Cobblestone. So the pistol's a great start. But the big challenge is yet to come. No plant from Animal Squad means force buy. We have a scout from Raz. I don't know how much utility the scout has in this situation on this particular map, but I'm curious to watch him try. Good start there for the CTs. Gratisfaction with 2 FAMAS kills. MP7 putting in work as well. Just Ofnu and Raz remaining. Animus trying to go for a pre-fire with a Nova. Finally pays off. That's the bomb as well. Going to smoke it off. Leaving only the scouts of Raz behind. I don't think this is a map where a scout is necessarily the wisest choice. Versus Armor Tech 9 and a Flashbang, for example. Over the wall of B, who knows what can happen. But you're gonna in a lot of situations you're gonna be close quarters. The one shot of the scout is not going to be ideal. Scout's gonna continue on the CT side, however, from Kuma, who could potentially play behind not Fountain, the statue with it. Or this angle as well, which is good for spotting info. Ooh, quite deep, but manages to get out of there in good time. Taking a bit of a dink, but found himself his first frag. Gone for a tag of a second player as well. So he's done some reasonable damage on the CT side. Animus getting a 2-man spray down, maybe without even realizing while it was happening. Valkyrie with a Glock versus 3. Not going to happen. Okay, so we have the buy for both sides. 5 AKs coming out from the Animal Squad, which I think is a good idea. AWP coming out for Kuma, which is reasonable, more reasonable probably on the CT side than the T side. So let's see what the approach of Animal Squad is. They've got 1 out long and 1 lurking around the underpass area, currently holding a smoke. You can have a good timing with a HE grenade if you're up against an aggressive opponent on the T side, throwing it down into the underpass as well. But here we go. The remaining 3 will be headed towards the B bomb site / drop zone harassments. We've got 2 Athletico players with fairly aggressive positions towards A actually. So Kuma's going to be holding down the underpass area from this angle, which will rely on his teammates staying alive as well. And there we go. Kuma gets the first frag. Animus following up with a kill onto Valkyrie. Moku's going to take down Inno and take control of the drop zone area. But there are still 2 players to contest with on the B bomb site. Make that one. Animus now tries to hold things down. Still paranoid of the drop zone. Going in for the reload, but being punished for it by Raz. 2 versus 2 now. They've got smokes to try and get some stuff done. Gonna go for the plant by the wall there. Giant plant pot, if you will. Since it does have a tree on top. Squishy and Kuma remain. And this is not going to be easy for Raz. I mean, there's a lot of ticking for this bomb to do. And there is a defuse kit onto Squishy. They've got the smoke and 4 flashes as well. They're going to come in straight in for the frag and bind it. Athletico move to 4 rounds.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Alrighty then. 4-0 to Athletico. The buy comes out again from Animal Squad. A bit of a forced buy if you consider their lack of grenades here. Some harassment towards the plateau area from the T's. Just trying to pre-fire any CTs who may try to peek the angle. And now they start to come out. There's no smoke. And Animus, the tree position is good if there are flashbangs coming in from the T's, because you can avoid a lot of them, maybe even most of them. You can Molotov that position from the main. But he's just going to go past the tree and get himself a frag. Buster getting revenge. Oh, Animus maybe getting a bit too aggressive there, relying on the smoke to be a brick wall, but didn't get the winning end of the duel. And Inno will even things up now. Although there is a wall of smokes coming out. Going for a more open smoke, but Offley's going to have to go for a passive one as he gets tagged down to 16 HP. That nade is going to be Kobe. Man advantage now for the CT. He's going to boost onto the tree position. 3 full health CTs spraying down. Not going to work. The AWP's not going to get the killing blow either. The Raz will fall to the P250, but that P250 will soon run out of bullets. Buster with 28 HP. Will Kuma go for the wallbang? It seems he will. Going to go for the fake defuse. Oh, he's missed a shot, and then he misses the round. Animal Squad get themselves onto the scoreboard, and they will opt to pick up the AWP as well. Will be interesting to see how many rounds that AWP will stay in the game for now. As it seems that both teams desire it. Raz clearly at home with an AWP in his hands, but I am curious to see how he goes, how he uses it on this map on the T side specifically. Going to long, obviously, is an obvious one. He can actually go for some nice peeks towards underpass as well, but if they don't peek too much in underpass, then he will be rendered somewhat useless. Ooh, look at the position from the CTs. They are on eco, of course. I think it's Animus who has pushed down B main. You can see his position now. Looks like he's going to continue the push. They're getting a bit greedy and punished by Buster. Buster Bus. So it seems Animal Squad going for the somewhat standard B split. Through drop, through main. Having taken down the aggressive person in main and having no trade fragger appear, they have to bank on that being the better option. Gonna get a Molotov for the sneaky spot, the blind spot, the boost spot. Nobody there. Buster going for a quick extra check just in case that Molotov didn't cover the angle properly. Very nice, meticulous play there by the Animal Squad. So, 4 CTs left with only a CZ to lose, really. Now, it would make sense for him to go for exit frags as opposed to a retake attempt. And indeed, Squishy will be doing exactly that towards the A site, with the rest of them going in towards B main, which it seems is where the Animal Squad are mostly headed. Gratification and Inno to try and do some damage. Damage may be minimal, although Gratification is still making a nuisance of himself. Got 3 players holding his angle, and there it is, a bit of extra money for Buster Bus. Two-round lead for Athletico at the moment. Again, you could argue that the T side is the more favoured side here, so Animal Squad needs to get a lot more rounds on the board. This was the pick of Animal Squad, so we'll see. Again, their in-game leader is in tow as well. This time, Animal Squad with 3 players towards the underpass area, initially at least. Often now rotating through towards the B direction, as is Raz, leaving only Buster as the lurker. Again, we did see initial aggression in earlier rounds here towards long A from the CT side, from Athletico. But maybe Animal Squad having a read on the situation will put an extra man towards the B bomb site. You can see they're smoked off at the moment, but it looks like they are poised to get some grenades over the wall there. There's nobody playing the tree position at the moment for Athletico, which means it might be a bit harder for them to avoid being flashbanged here, but they've got Gratisfaction on the end of the plateau, but he's getting flashed again, but his position is still undetected. How many can he get? 2-man spray down, looking for a third, which he will find. Bomb detected as well, 2 versus 2 now. Bomb is down at the back of the site, and Moku is waiting for the rotation, punishing it again. He's been so good at doing that so far in this match. 2 versus 1. And maybe the bomb plant can go down, but Kuma's got the York. The thing is, the bomb planter does not have to cross to that position to get the bomb down. He can plant it by the wall there. The plant pot plants. Bit of extra money. Once you've won the round and you get a plant, only the bomb planter gets the, I think it's a $300 bonus, or whatever it is. But if he plants it before the round has ended, then everybody gets the bonus. Everyone who's alive, that is. If you're dead, you don't get a bonus. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Athletico back on the eco. Athletico, you might say. Haha. Sorry, guys. 4 people on the B bomb site. 2 players for Animal Squad over towards A now, looking for any aggression, backing each other up, playing for trades. No trades needed just yet. All 3 Animal Squad terrorists intact for now. But they need to identify where the positions of the CTs on the B bomb sites are, as they could be quite dangerous. I can't get no Gratisfaction joke. Has been activated. 4-4 now. The score being tied by the T side. Athletico back on the bye. That was almost a wrap. Gratisfaction is going to have the second AWP. Athletico changing things up now, going for double big green gun. I'm wondering if they're going to try and, say, boost a player towards plateau for the second AWP. Seems not. So Kuma playing his normal position, and Gratisfaction will be playing over here. I mean, Animal Squad have had rounds where they just kind of peeked this area with no smoke down. So this is a very viable angle. You can see Raz Vanop as well. We've got 3 AWPs in play at present. Again, the aggressive position. Athletico going back to an old formation with 2 in the long area. Kuma watching the underpass with his teammate to help him for protection, maybe. So things slowing down. Nades starting to come out, and that's the smoke I was talking about. We didn't see that in the previous round, but now we see it, making it harder for Gratisfaction, or maybe seeing a tease of a player there, but didn't see the full player. And Animal Squad are moving onto the site and not having lost anyone except for Valkyrie here. This is not going the way of Athletico, often with 2 quick frags. And this bomb retake is more or less suicide for Athletico now. They've lost their 3rd player, so the remaining 2 should really just run for their lives. You know, looking to save the AWP. We'll see where they opt to save. Hunt is starting very quickly. Animal Squad maybe making a read that they might try and make it to the T tower. Going through the underpass. Oh, this is going to be a hard save indeed. There's one. Ooh, wow, they managed to do it. That is very much against the odds. Okay. Animal Squad are round up now, stringing some momentum together. Athletico back on the bye after saving with 2 players there, killing 3 people on that save. Don't know how they managed to do it, but do it they did. Could be a fast play towards the B bomb site. Those are those flashbangs I was talking about. Very hard to see coming and defend against over the wall there. But there is no full push here from Animal Squad. They're taking control of the plateau area. But Offnu's down to 2 HP and he's going to have to run away. Not the effect Animal Squad were desiring on this occasion. Raz with a pot shot through the smoke, or maybe he saw over the top thanks to that boost. Either way, he will get the opening frag of the round for Athletico. Moku going to be pushing up towards A, and he will be taken down in isolation. The rest of his team seem to be committed to B. And now this is that position that we've seen the T's Molotov. They do have 2 mollies, but this time they're not going to throw one. And that's going to cost them. Valkyrie going down. And again, Offnu only 2 HP gets orbed as well. Overkill there by Kuma. And Athletico win the round. They had 2 Molotovs. Why didn't they put one in that position that they've Molotoved in previous rounds? Maybe they thought that the CTs wouldn't position themselves there because they've been throwing Molotovs there. But the time they don't do it is when the CT's there, and he ruins the round for them. Athletico tie 5-5. Double ops continue for the CT side. No ops for the T's on this occasion, and maybe that will allow them to go for a fully fledged faster play here. That said, Athletico still playing 1 towards A. So they've had 1 sometimes and 2 other times, but they've got a full 4 players towards the B bomb site now. Maybe expecting a fast aggression, but they've boosted into above the drop zone and got some information. Now this may force the hand of the T side. Starting to move around, looking at what they have control of. Gratisfaction being boosted with the AWP into the plateau area. This is getting interesting. Again, still 1 player for the CT side towards the A bomb site. Not really being exploited, but Gratisfaction's face will be exploited through the wall thanks to the cold steel of Haz's gun. Raz, excuse me. Squishy going for a spray down. There's a full wall through the site, but he's going to go straight through the smoke and almost get a 2-man spray down. He'll be traded by Raz, leaving with half his life. Man advantage for the T's. Now it's a retake for Athletico, waiting for the smokes to go down with an AWP and an AK. Not going to be easy by any means. Flank from Offnu, takes down Kuma, and now, looking behind him, not sure where it's coming from. Too many angles for him to contest, and he will be eliminated by the Animal Squad. Mixed money for the CT side. Gratisfaction with a mere $2,000 in the bank. They will maybe concede this round to Animal Squad. They have bought some armor-penetrating pistols for the most part, some CZs. Well, 1 CZ, some P250s. Good opening frag there by Valkyrie. And that's going to be a fast play from Animal Squad. He was the only person, Valkyrie, over towards a full rotation now coming from the CTs, but look at the positions of the Animal Squad. It's going to be hard for the CTs to get much done here. They have no nades for any retakes, no flashes, nothing. Just these pistols. Moku playing close. Going to get the HE in with a good timing. And there we go. Should be a formality round, and indeed it will be. No one lost for Animal Squad as they move to round 7 for them. Athletico now will be able to get another buyout. It's not going to be fantastic. Again, 2 from Animal Squad towards long A. Maybe they're going to have a bit more aggression here with a read on the formation of Athletico. So there is some pressure, and they've taken drop zone quickly. And now Offnu is pushing fast towards the A bomb site. The bomb is still in a position to rotate. Only Kuma is over towards A, and he's playing all the way back at the site, so he's going to concede a lot of real estate to the T's here. There is a battle coming up towards A, and if it's lost by the CTs, then this round could spin around quickly. Still over a minute left for these T's to work with, but Squishy gets a quick 2 kill in the drop zone. So now things spinning around. Now the bomb looks committed. The bomb's gone down as well, as has Kuma towards the A bomb site. So it's 2 versus 2. Athletico know there's a player behind them, so that's going to be a really difficult hold for them. They've got no smokes to put down in front of the door, so this will be a bit tricky. Both focus on Offnu now, and Offnu will go down, leaving Valkyrie versus 2. He's got a bit of time to do this. He takes down Gratisfaction, looking for the second player. Second player he will find. Animal Squad 8-5. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the letter A for AK-47. Athletico in the second last round are going to be forced onto an eco round once more. This is not looking fantastic. But again, 5 rounds, you know, if they can get some momentum and break the economy of the CTs in the second half, then by no means are they going to get 2-0. Pretty quick round, not much to say. Kuma, last man, out of position, taking damage already. They know where he is and where he's likely to be. You heard him break the vent, so did the T's, probably. And he is expecting them to look for him, and he will just wait with the USP, but he's probably going to need at least 2 shots even to the head from this position, so he is unlikely to get the job done here unless Moku backs up to him. Moku takes 1 tag. He was on 70 something, now he's on 60. You can see what I mean. Last round of the first half. Can Athletico make it to 6? We will soon find out. Again, Athletico with 4 towards B. This time Kuma's going to be close underpass. Oh, he's going to get that shot through the step. Sending Raz into the second half very early indeed. He'll have to wait for his teammates to join him, as there are still 4 remaining and a round to play for. Smoke's coming down, starting to waste the time of the Animal squad, but there's a gap in the smoke. It's a bad smoke. See if the T's are brave enough to walk around it. Seems Valkyrie wants to do exactly that. Molotov coming out to force the CTs away from the sneaky positions. Animus coming up to the tree, again playing it close to avoid any potential flashbangs, but it's flashes coming in from the CTs to slow down the T's. And here we go. Smokes, is it going to be the wall of smokes again? It appears that way. Wow, bouncing off the wall and everything. These guys are not messing around. So here comes the wall, but this tree position will be very strong indeed. And they have there's a second CT in position to push past the smoke, make that a third. What's going to happen here? It's going to be quick duels to take control of the site. Faction jumping up to look over the smoke and see where the T's are, but that works both ways and he'll be punished for it. Plant should go down, but you know, no, try and stop it. Stop it, he will. Orb comes in to finish off Moku. 6-9 Animal Squad lead by 3 rounds. Looking at the kills. Buster is up there. Buster Bus. If you're into rap, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, then you think I'm a weirdo. Alrighty. Let's see if Animal Squad can close this out in 2 games. Or if they'll be forced to a third by the will of Athletico. They have 10 rounds to find on the T side. And first comes the pistol. Got a crossfire in the underpass here from the CTs. And they have a bit of a spread going on. There's a first frag, but he's going to run out of bullets surely before he gets the second one. Indeed, Animus will trade in the drop zone. But the push is not necessarily coming towards B. You can see the bomb lurking towards A. Squishy now with control of connector looking for another frag. And there it is, a Tech 9 coming in. You can see he's been given the raid boss. We were talking about this before with the dual Berettas, but he's been taken out. The raid boss means no helmet in the pistol round. Boom! All of a sudden, Animal Squad take back control. So, will the force come in from Athletico? Indeed it will. The late force will come in from the T side. Can't allow Animal Squad to run away with rounds, build economy for free. It must cost them something, say the T's, but the T's are just taking nades to the jaw. Animus goes down first. Will the CTs be able to trade? No. Inno coming in with a fast 2-man. Oh, the P-Knights coming in. Moku just going through the village. Burning down the huts, taking the bread and the women. Brutal. I would not want to live in such an age. "11 rounds for the Animal Squad." Athletico, after the force, will now be forced to eco, or throw away the entire match. Those are the options, and they will choose eco. Offnu is close. You'll see the shadow, but he gets dinked. He's got to move back. He needs to get this himself away. He can do barely any more damage, but there is a P90 lurking like Jaws in a children's swimming pool. Everyone's getting eaten up at the moment. Animus with the bomb and an M4, but no armor, tries to escape, reposition, tries to get some damage in. He'll get another frag onto Valkyrie. And Buster will pick up an M4. I don't think Animal Squad saved the second M4 there. Or the P90 with the players coming in. So, Animal Squad 4 rounds away from a 2-0 victory as Athletico, with half the score of them in this map, go for their bye with the AK-47s. The Kalashnikovs. Mr. Kalashnikov actually died 2 or 3 years ago. That is a fact. Athletico with 5 grenades of their own. Are we going to see more walls of smokes? More aggressive play towards Plateau from Animal Squad. They will opt for the smoke. They will opt for positioning of Valkyrie as such. And it seems indeed Athletico are positioned for some kind of execute onto the site. Will we see the same wall of smokes? That would be interesting. We'll see if Animal Squad can defend. That is a fantastic flashbang from Valkyrie. The bomb is down as well, despite Inu being on the site itself. 1 versus 4 now. Animus, the last man standing, gets shot in the head and dead. That right-click flash behind the CT on the plateau was a crushing blow there for Athletico. Left so many people denied of vision. And again, you can see Athletico forced to eco when Animal Squad are 3 rounds away from a 2-0 here. These are worrying times. Offnu opting to move back. This time he's got a Molotov, which is going to help, but still, he manages to get a second one with the flames actually, and lots of information for his team. Buster and Moku coming in with an MP7 and a HE kill respectively. Only 1 person lost. Animal Squad now on 14. Athletico backs are to the wall, and what the... I have never seen that in GoTV. Just when you thought you'd seen all the GoTV bugs. Anyway. AWP onto Kuma. This is all in. This is everything or nothing for Athletico. They're going for a fast B play. Valkyrie is in position once again, trying to find a frag through the smoke. Not going to happen. Raz to pop heads. Raz gets 2. Looking for a third. There's a third. Looking for a fourth now. Inu on the site. What can he do? Not much. Kuma left on his own. There are no frags for Animal Squad. Some players are tagged, but it's less relevant now that Kuma's playing with an AWP. Bomb is on plateau as well. Somewhat retrievable, maybe. Kuma's got no nades, though. He has the AWP, and that's it. He has diddly squat. Other than that, what are his options? He's looking to try and get some individual engagements, and he will start with the drop zone. It is a viable position to peak with the AWP. You don't get it from that many AWPers. JW is one that you do get it from. Kuma has no choice really than to do it. And now he's revealed his position with that frag. The slow flank will begin. He's got 30 seconds. I can only assume he's trying to save his AWP, but that looks very unlikely indeed. You can see the CT there in the blind spot position. Again, Kuma with no nades to try and defend this with. And the flank is here from Moku. As Kuma runs towards the toilets to defend, he will be unable to do so. Unable to save his gun. Should be a reasonable buy coming out from Athletico, but it's either AWP and no armor, which I do not recommend, or AKs almost all the way around. Kuma limited to just the Galil. So, last chance saloon now for Athletico. They need to win 9 of 9 just to survive until overtime. They're going for a 4-man push towards underpass. This is a great choice because they should be facing Moku in isolation, but there are flashbangs coming in. Moku that doesn't get any frags. Finally gets one, but he has to reload. Trying to get a HE in there. Doesn't have a Molotov ready to put down. Buster goes down as well. This is a good start for Athletico. Moku in a somewhat desperate situation. There is a smoke down, and Athletico cannot afford to push it because that could be the end. Animus is going to get a free kill onto Valkyrie, walking without his gun outs. So 4 versus 2. Athletico not out of this yet. But how much money do the CTs have? They have enough to buy after this round regardless. Raz going down will give the Ts an AWP should they want it in the next round. Plants coming in now. Moku has $14,000 in the bank, which means he has nothing to lose here. And Athletico have finance to lose. You can see the money they have in the bank. Moku needs to go for frags here. Looks like he might be playing for exits, just waiting for that smoke to disappear. He should go for a wide peek, should he go for a peek. If he goes for a slow one, he's probably going to die immediately. Animus close to the door. Again, he's just jigging left and right. Should not be giving away any sound cues with that, but there he goes. And now Moku will start the aggression, but the other two are in a position to escape already, and Moku can do nothing about this.
Terrorists win.
So, Moku did what damage he could do. Almost starting the round with $16,000 on the bank. But look at that. Valkyrie had $2,000, so he'll be dropped for. And the game will continue. 8 rounds required now for Athletico. 8 of 8. Minimal error. None. The interesting thing, though, is as they continue to win rounds, if they continue to win rounds, they will continue to decimate the economy of the Animal Squad. That said, the loss bonus of the Animal Squad will continue to grow, but that will be only a consolation to how their money was at the beginning of the last round. So what is the play here of Animal Squad? Are they going to choose aggression? Athletico have 4 players facing underpass at present. Maybe a read based on their own play or the general play on this map at the moment. You can see there are 2 people with a passive positioning over towards the A bomb site, and just Animus doing harassment towards B. He may be encouraging Animal Squad to deploy more grenades early on, as there are 50 seconds remaining for Athletico to make a decision. Lots of baiting going on towards the drop zone. Still 3 people towards B, and that bomb is getting close towards A now. Animal Squad needs to get worried. Losing the duel in drop zone means that the rotation is going to be hard as well. This nade, is it going to be money? A little bit, but not enough. The A site is more or less in control of the T's, despite there being 2 players on the site itself. One goes down. That's Raz. There goes another player trying to rotate. And now there's only Ofnu versus 5. No damage is going to be done to the T economy on this occasion. And again, C2 economy starting to be decimated. They've got 3 players with 8 to 9k, and 2 players and 3 players who cannot afford to buy. This is awkward. I don't know if enough drops are possible here. They're going to go for the eco, it seems. Maybe drop some pistols. Going to go for 5.7s as opposed to the deagles. Just the one deagle onto Raz. Athletico will continue, or should at least continue, to build their score. 3 players now from the Animal Squad over towards the A site. That flash is going to blind Raz for a while, and you can see the other side is smoked off, but he's not going to wait for that smoke to disappear before his teammates can help him. They'll go down in 1 versus 1 situations. 3 CTs left. They're all spread out. They can't combine their guns. This should be another round for Athletico. Moku picks up an AK-47. Lost half his life for it. We'll see how long he can hold it for. The AK-47 being dropped over towards A. Maybe what's causing this rotate towards B from Athletico. They've got 1 player holding down the plateau area. Valkyrie being sneaky on site. There is a player on chicken coop now for the T's. And Valkyrie's gone down. So this round should be all over as far as the CTs are concerned. Moku going for a peek though, trying to do damage now. And again, it is probably worth him going for the save here, as the damage play is an opportunity lost. Athletico with the thing is they only need to lose 1 round to lose, and they've built too much money, whereas C2 economy is ropey and probably could have done with saving that AK-47. Never mind its own firepower benefits. So Athletico with a reverse 1-4 setup. The 1 being towards B, the 4 being towards A. Whereas we have a 2-3 setup, 2 towards A for Animal Squad. Those 2 are going to be towards long. And in these positions, they are likely to be traded, I would say, by Athletico, who have quite a few people headed in that direction. I think Moku's up in the boost spot. Indeed he is. This is not so common as it used to be in the earlier iterations of Cobblestone, and he may be able to take, say, 2 players before getting traded. No, he's going to miss the first shot and get shot straight in the head. Offly now in a position where he needs to pop flash himself out, managing to get the flash out, but Inu gets the blind kill. 4 versus 3 in favour of the T's. No rotation from Animal Squad just yet. They need to get their skates on and get over towards the A side before their connector play is shut off once more. The bomb is close to the door as well. I'm sure a smoke is coming in. Indeed, they are racing towards the site now. Raz announces his position. He will be taken down. 4 versus 2 now. Animal Squad members being taken out left and right, but Buster will take down Kuma for now. Still a man advantage for the T's. The balcony area is smoked off and Valkyrie is dead, leaving Buster versus 2. Definitely worth going for. He's got lots of time to play with. No kit. There may be one lying around somewhere, but again, time he has a little bit of for now. Going to use this APC to get himself a 1 versus 1, which he will win. Insta trade coming in from Athletico. Now, what is the play of Animal Squad? How much money do they have? They can go for a 4 spy here or a more conservative play. Again, they have 5 rounds to play with, and they will be conservative because of that. They will go for the bigger plays as opposed to more smaller ones. This time they're going for everyone towards A, while Athletico are going for everyone towards B. Sod's law, as they say. How fast will the CTs find out this information? How fast will they move over for the flank? Oh my lord. Kuma goes down. Can't get another one. There goes the second one. No skip's not going to come in. Oh, this is a complete disaster from Athletico. Is this how they're going to lose 2-0? Surely not. Squishy with 5 HP versus 3. What a way to lose and be eliminated from the tournament. That is a disaster. I have never seen anything like that as a way to be eliminated from a tournament. That is... I don't even have any words. I have no words. I don't even English. A 5-man flank on Cobblestone from the CTs to crush the T's and eliminate them from the FACEIT qualifier. That is as brutal as it gets, people. So it looks like it will be the team whose name I have completely forgotten. Animal Squad, thank you very much, Mr. Producer Reese. Going through to the FACEIT League in the Oceanic region. Thank you for sticking with us. Apologies about the delays earlier on. That is our show over for today. Dan, DDK, is over in Sweden doing the DreamHack Cluj qualifiers in DreamHack Stockholm, so make sure you go and tune into that now. Thank you very much and good night.